Hello, I am Karen Klassen, founder of Women Embracing Brilliance, empowering you to reclaim your divine feminine power. I trust you are enjoying level 1 of the Brilliant Heart Beautiful Life program and learning about the 7 spheres of influence, which is really the core training that we offer here at Women Embracing Brilliance. Today, we are going to be diving into Sphere 5, self-expression. Now, as a brilliant woman, it is essential to become aware of how you express yourself to others, and most importantly, to become aware of your internal self-expression, your inner dialogue. Now, it's really important to remember that as children, many of us were taught to be seen and not heard. Maybe that was your experience, maybe it wasn't. It was definitely mine. And as young children, we do not know how to handle the negative emotions of our parents. So, what happens is our personality begins to split in order to protect us. And the suppression of our voice can have negative effects in our adult relationships, especially if we do not know how to handle the emotional energy that erupts like a volcano when we're triggered by another person. Now, you may have experienced this yourself when you are feeling happy about life and then suddenly someone pushes your buttons and you react in anger or frustration as if you were a puppet on a string. And then later you wonder how and why did you react as you did? Because deep down inside, you know you are a good person. So why does this happen? It means you're allowing the other parts of your personality that split when you were a child, other selves, other voices within your mind to take control. And learning to dialogue with all these many inner aspects of who you are, these inner selves, your inner voices within your subconscious mind is really key to self-mastery and creating a beautiful life. And we all have these inner selves, such as the angry self, the critical self, sad self, there's a little girl self, there's a masculine self, feminine self, there's a goddess self, and so on. And they all want and need to be heard, validated, and loved. And that makes sense, doesn't it? Now, these voices within your mind, these thoughts, they can tell you that you are not worthy of love, happiness, or success. And they can destroy or sabotage any goodness you're seeking. So negative beliefs such as I'm a loser or what I'm waiting for will never happen. I will never be a success. I will never amount to anything, or I will never be loved, or nothing will ever change. All these negative words I just stated, these are the lies that we tell ourselves, right? This is your inner dialogue. It doesn't serve you. And this inner dialogue, it really vibrates in the fear frequency that I've shown you in the frequency chart in past videos. So remember in Sphere 3, activating your personal power, when I shared with you that your subconscious mind remembers every thought and every experience you've ever had. Well, if your parents or teachers, authority figures when you were younger criticized you when you were a child, their words can become your inner voice of criticism. The inner criticism causes you to have low self-esteem. And this way of seeing and feeling leads to negative gossip or blaming others. Now, your negative expression about others is a direct reflection of how you feel about yourself. Your number one goal as a brilliant woman is to do everything it takes to spiral up in thought and word so that you can vibrate higher and express the best version of who you are. So in order to feel good about yourself, you'll need to change your inner dialogue. And learning how to communicate with your subconscious is a powerful way to spiral up out of the low vibrations that exist in the frequency of fear, such as worry and depression, because we all have this anxiety self or a depressed self, a struggle self, etc. And we want to spiral up out of this frequency and into the freedom frequency. So, where we can really tune into and build a relationship with these higher selves, such as the healthy self, the blissful self, the joyful self. I mean, really, when was the last time you felt and experienced your joyful self? You have an integrity self, a compassionate self. Okay, so let me explain further. We are constantly interacting with other human beings, right? Interacting with others fulfills our goals and our needs. Sometimes interacting with people can be a positive or a negative experience, right? If people are affecting you in a negative way, it means you have an inner voice that you're listening to and that you believe. And this voice is controlling your interaction with another person. So if you're committed to spiraling up and living a beautiful life, you must ask yourself, what voice, the thoughts in your head, are you listening to? Is it a negative voice of the ego or the mind demon? I call the mind demon, or your brilliant self. The one thing I really want you to know is that every ego demon or mind demon, otherwise known as your fearful self, right, can be transformed into a beautiful angel. And this is how you create your beautiful mind. So remember, your internal self-talk influences your reality. I will show you a powerful activation on how to introduce yourself to the many voices, the many selves that are alive inside of you. And you will see there's no bad inside of you, that you have the power to transform darkness into light. For example, your angry self is usually angry because you are not on purpose, and your angry self is dissatisfied with your life choices. Your angry self has a lot of wisdom to share with you, but you've been ignoring that part of you. And it will begin to react. Once you learn how to interact with your angry self, magic begins to happen. You will see your angry self transform into your passionate self, who will give you the answers that you've been seeking in regards to your soul's direction. You no longer need to look outside of yourself for the answers, and that's what I want to share with all of you as brilliant women out there in the world, is that you have brilliance inside of you, as a leader, a self-leader. And this is who I want you to tap into to receive all the answers you need. In order to create peace in our world, we must first create peace within our own mind. And all these words you see on the video screen right now, these energy vibrations of trust and compassion and wealth and health and gratitude, etc., they are all your natural state of being. A higher idea is also to remember that all words are made of energy vibrations. Positive words send out high vibration and make you feel good, of course. And negative words have a low vibration. You're a brilliant woman, you know this. And of course, negative words and low vibrational words do not make you feel good. So here you can ask yourself, what vibration do I send out into the world every day? Now, this is really important. The words you put after I am are very powerful. Only state high vibrational words when you are making any reference to yourself. For example, you may have been stating throughout your life, I am afraid, I am angry, I am tired. Stop, no more. From this day forward, you change it to, I feel afraid. I feel angry. I feel tired. Because you are not your fear, you are not your anger, and you are not your tiredness. You're only feeling these energies moving through you. A positive outward expression begins when you claim your highest potential, the highest version of who you are. You state out loud, I am a brilliant woman. You own this. I am intelligent. I am worthy. I am loved and supported. And you breathe those words in. Okay, let's take a breath. Take a slow, deep breath into your belly. Breathe in all the words I've shared with you. And if you feel any resistance to what I'm saying, good. Just feel the energy of resistance that's alive inside of you. Because I know that you are ready to hear this information, this transformation. Yes. Have you met your little girl self? The more you learn to connect with all the hidden and forgotten parts of you and love each one, you open yourself up to healing your body, mind, and soul in such profound ways. And you have an opportunity to heal every relationship. This is incredible opportunity here. And it's incredible, deep, deep feminine work. And this process that I want to share with you in the near future, it's called soul interaction. The more you express yourself in kind and thoughtful words, the more heart-to-heart conversations you're going to have in your relationships. And all relationships offer an opportunity to learn more about yourself. Now, a helpful tip the next time you want to have a conversation with someone is to know that what another says is always important. Then listen. If you feel any negativity arise or you feel triggered, remember your thinking is incorrect if you're feeling a negative charge. It means you've misunderstood. This is where you clarify and you seek understanding. Listening is the key to understanding. I want you to have fun with self-expression and open your throat energy center in very fun ways. I highly recommend you sing or hum in the shower. And one other powerful way to express yourself is to journal. Remember, do not edit your thoughts. Just write about how you feel. You will be surprised what your inner selves have to say to you. The important thing about journaling this way is to not judge your words as right, wrong, good, or bad. Just write, write, write. Expressing yourself with love and gratitude starts with the love and gratitude commitment. So repeat out loud after me. From this day forward, I, state your name, will let my daughter, son, brother, sister, spouse, mother, or father know how much I love them. I will also let them know how grateful I am for all the life lessons and reminders they have given me over the years. Each lesson showed me how to step up, speak out, express in kind word, to open my heart and to be true to myself. And so it is. I trust you've enjoyed learning about the fifth sphere of influence, self-expression. If you believe your relationships, business, health, or life can improve, then learning how to interact with these inner aspects of you would be beneficial, right? Remember, all your inner voices can actually become one voice, the voice of your brilliant self, the inner voice of wisdom that whispers to you, giving you guidance and direction. As you express with love, you will feel more whole and complete. Keep your inner eye out for the sixth sphere of influence, Vision Quest. Again, I'm Karen Klassen, founder of Women Embracing Brilliance. I look forward to seeing you soon.